Okay, today's Tanya, today's Chaf Aleph Cheshvan.
Oh.
The Tanya of today is kind of what the Alter Rebbe has been speaking about. It's a very important idea. The idea is that this world exists because, why does the world exist, Davi?
Hashem runs the world.
Yeah, but before you run something, you have to choose it, right? Mm-hmm. So it's true that Hashem runs the world, but He runs the world because He chose to run the world. He doesn't have to run the world, right? So it's not like a person, you say, why does the person eat? He gets hungry, but Hashem doesn't get hungry. Hashem made a choice. He says, wow, I love Davi, I love the world, I love people, and I want to make a world for them. And so it's Hashem's desires. I think a very good example is, would you like to have children one day? Please God, let's say. So why does a person want to have children?
Because it brings on generation.
Okay, it brings generations. Also because you have love. You love your child, right? So everything you do, a parent does so much. They go to work. They do everything just because they have that love for their child. Now Hashem has that kind of a love for you, for me, for everybody. So that love is what we call the level of Keser. Keser is the level of desire. People are often into intelligence and how smart, but love isn't about smartness. Love is about love. And so the thing is, for us to experience the love of Hashem, we have to do the mitzvahs. Why? Because, if somebody loves somebody and they're infinite, right? So the love is infinite. So when you would feel, if you feel from somebody love, your heart gets attracted to them. Love is a reflection. So if you feel from me love, you'll feel love back. If you feel fear, whatever it is, you're going to reflect that. Now, the truth of the matter is that Hashem's love is infinite. So if you felt infinite love, you would stop existing as yourself. You're just like a little flame that goes into a big bonfire. You just become part of the bonfire. There would be no more you. So there has to be something, like if you're an astronaut, you're going into space. You need a spacesuit because there's all this radiation. You have to protect yourself. So each mitzvah is Hashem's desire, and there are 613 parts of our soul, and there are 613 parts of the mitzvahs. And so every single mitzvah, what it does is, and this is an example that the Alter Rebbe gives, imagine Keser, imagine a room. So you have a roof, you have a beam that goes, from like over here, we see, let's find a beam over here. There you go, a beam, it goes from the roof to the floor. Yeah. So the beam connects the ceiling to the floor. So the ceiling is Keser, Hashem's will and desire. And then in Hashem's will and desire, He has the 613 mitzvahs. Well, as we know, it says Bereishis, two primary reasons why Hashem made the world, for the Jewish people and the Torah mitzvahs. And we don't know which one is more important than the other, but because the Torah mitzvahs came to teach the Jewish people, we know that the Jewish people is most important. So now, imagine a pole, and the pole is hollow, and we're in the inside of this pole. So we get these 613 mitzvahs. So whenever we do a mitzvah, we get like the suit and the 613 parts of our soul get suited up. And now that we're about to come to Mashiach, we already did our soul came into the world many times during incarnation. We did all the mitzvahs. So now, when the light of Hashem comes down, that Keser, that infinite light, still we have a garment that can protect us. There was a person that had a near-death experience. He said he went to heaven, but because he didn't do any mitzvahs, he was naked. So when a person goes to heaven, what matters is the Torah that we learned, the mitzvahs that we did. These become garments, and then they allow us to receive the light of Hashem.